Hi, my name is Stephanie, and I'm a clinical hypnotherapist. And I just want to answer a few questions that I've gotten from people interested in clinical hypnotherapy and wanting to know about certain things they're concerned about or they just had questions about. And I just want to say that therapeutic changes that happen in hypnotherapy is a natural process. So it's about shifting your mind into to a direction that you want it to go. So it's like giving it a nudge while you're in this very calm, focused state of mind. So you're always in control. And hypnotherapy works as a partnership with your therapist and the direction that you want to take it to. You're the one that has the keys for the change. And all I do is help guide you to open those doors so you can um, achieve different goals or make different changes that you feel are beneficial for yourself. And a lot of what you think, feel, or do or is influenced by your unconscious or subconscious mind. So, like automatic habits, emotional reactions, or old beliefs. So, hypnosis can help you work with that deeper part of your mind, which can lead to meaningful, lasting change. So, as you go on with hypnosis, you become more open to these helpful suggestions. It's almost like planting a seed. And these seeds could be new thoughts, new perspectives, or even a shift in a positive direction into an emotional state of mind. Um, it can also bring new influences that help you experience things better in your life. So it's a bit like updating a computer or just reprogramming or rewiring something. Just think of your mind that like that. So when you're in this totally relaxed state, you're not being forced to think about anything or do anything. All you're doing is just listening to the suggestions in this very relaxed but focused state. And this will allow you to change old patterns or create new habits that are beneficial. And the change can be subtle or it can be immediate, or sometimes it may unfold gradually. So you may notice that you react to things differently, that things that used to be difficult to deal with, or you may see things in a new perspective. Now, another question I'm always asked is how many sessions? The first session is to get you stabilized. So, this is stabilization. And this is important because as a therapist, and I want you to be safe in this whole process. So, this is a safe and empowering process, is the stabilization. Because just in case if we're working with something like trauma, anxiety, or any kind of deep emotional work, stabilization will help you. It's almost like a seatbelt or some type of safety for you. And within the stabilization, I can share that this is usually taking you to a favorite place of comfort or safety in the hypnosis session that you can always go back to. So before we go any deeper into the work, it's very important that you feel stay safe and you have that resource of the stabilization. It's like a strong foundation. So you can build on top of that foundation any changes that you need to make safely and effectively. And when you are going into the therapeutic sessions, it's all what you would like to work on. And also, I would like to mention that during the first day session, case history will be taken. So I know what direction that you want to go with your therapy sessions and what you want to work on. And also, we can revisit that after the first session to see if you have come to a point where you have resolved the issue or you have reached your goal. So I would have to say that the amount of sessions really depends on the client and how many issues they want to explore to work on. And it also helps to revisit any type of feedback after each session to see if there anything else has surfaced. But all of this is client driven. But I do know that the first session is very important because that is your session that has you stable before any therapy. And also, there are times where you may feel that um, you need support outside of your therapy. And usually I give you homework that will help you maintain the changes that you've made and also share at any time anything else that you resolved or worked on during the time between another session, if another session is desired by the client. And I could think of other things, the how long the sessions that people have asked about. Generally, and about 90 minutes, because during that time, I would like to help the client through whatever comes up during that time. So I think also talking in between different techniques if it's required, because I like to have a buffer of time to make sure anything that surfaces can be addressed at that session. Um, and also any goals that may be discussed during that session, um, any shifts that are made from the previous session, but it all depends. So normally, I would say at the minimum 2 sessions because you still need that 1 session of stabilization. So the second session, it could completely resolve the issue. Um, it's really client driven, the whole process. So I just wanted to address those few questions. And if anyone has any questions or wants to book a session with me, just contact me and I'll discuss what we can do going forward. Okay, thank you.